Thank you for letting me speak on this topic. As we said, my name is LynAnne. I'm the manager at Humankind. We're a nonprofit organization and fair trade retail store located in downtown SLO. Being a nonprofit, it's our mission to support artisans all around the world, particularly those who face barriers to employment in mainstream economic sectors. For example, individuals in rural communities who do not have access to many paid job opportunities, or women who face cultural barriers to employment outside the home. We source the products in our shop through verified fair trade wholesalers. These are American companies who have direct and strong connections and lasting relationships with artisans all across the globe. Humankind first opened in 2009, and we have grown our organization steadily over 16 years and have become an anchor store in the downtown community. Given that we source from around the world, this aspect of our business is crucial to our work as a nonprofit. The roller coaster of tariff announcements has been a wild ride for the past several months. And while we do source a few items from artisans here in the U.S., such as a group of refugee women living in St. Louis or formerly homeless women living in Los Angeles, we primarily focus on global communities. And if the intention of the tariffs is to entice businesses to produce more goods locally and domestically, as a fair trade store, this isn't what we're going to accomplish. We cannot and will not abandon the artisan groups that we've been purchasing from for over 15 years. One of the values of fair trade is transparency, and our wholesale suppliers who are importing the fair trade goods to the U.S. are continually updating us with the challenges of navigating the changing tariffs. The last thing they want is to raise prices for us, because we all know that the higher the prices rise, the fewer items will sell, and the orders to the artisans will decrease, and they're the ones that will suffer. Most fair trade enterprises are already operating on a very lean budget, with the intention that the maximum amount of profit is being put in the hands of the producers. But when faced with unexpected costs, they simply don't have a choice but to raise their wholesale prices for us. Humankind has always operated on a tight budget, and we have depended on our team to be scrappy with our resources. If you've been in our shop and seen the almost life-size VW bus made out of cardboard in our window, you know that we can create something from nothing. We also have 20 volunteers that support our organization by volunteering in the store on a daily basis. My point is that we don't have the financial resources for the cost of our goods to rise without raising our prices either. We have always taken pride in the fact that we set our prices based on the actual worth of an item, the cost of the materials, and the time it takes for the artisan to create that product. Of course, the fair trade wholesaler has to cover their costs of importing and warehousing, and we have to cover our costs of doing retail in downtown SLO. And unfortunately, we all now have to factor in the additional cost of an increased tariff into the equation. The hardest hit for us is the 50% tariff on India, where we support many artisan groups who produce crafts such as textiles, block printing, wood carving, and metalwork. Our wholesale suppliers who work with artisans in India have had to pass on the cost of this high tariff to us. Of course, we are not using this situation as an opportunity to raise prices across the board. We simply want to keep our margins and ensure our sustainability as an organization. So how are we managing? As we assess how Humankind is doing this year, I'm kind of amazed to say that we're doing okay. We have created some new sales initiatives, but it's really the customers who believe in what we're doing that keep us going. We exist because people like you believe in supporting small local business. I'm probably preaching to the choir here, but when you shop at a small business, you're investing in your community. And when you shop at Humankind, it makes me emotional. You are investing in a global community of artisans who are simply trying to put food on the table and send their kids to school. Coming up this fall, we are featuring some very special sales days over the next couple of months. We are participating in the sidewalk sale happening this Saturday in downtown. There's over 30 businesses participating. On November 15, we have our Humankind Holiday Open House, so mark your calendars for that. There'll probably be some special discounts in store. And then on December 12th, we're teaming up with some wonderful gift shops in downtown SLO, and we invite you to come for our holiday stroll and experience the magic of Christmas in downtown SLO. Our team at Humankind is working harder than ever, and we're committed to navigating these higher prices because we have a commitment to working with our artisan partners around the world.